Hello everyone, I am getting ready to make eggnog French toast. I like eggnog. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but my husband absolutely loves it. This is his favorite time of year because he knows he'll see eggnog at all the grocery stores. Well, I was looking over social media the other day and I saw a really great video of a local chef for St. Louis making this eggnog French toast. He works directly with Prairie Farms. I learned something new. Prairie Farms has headquarters in Edwardsville, Illinois, which don't quote me, but I think it's about a 2-hour drive outside of St. Louis. I've been there before for a run. It's a college town, so I know it's not that bad of a drive. So that's pretty cool that their headquarters was there, and he did a video showing how to make this. So the first thing is to get the eggnog mixture to soak the toast in. So it's going to be 2 large eggs, a half a teaspoon of sugar, a pinch of salt, and 3/4 cup of Prairie Farms eggnog. Whisk all that together and then soak your bread in it for like 15 minutes. He recommends 15 minutes. If you're in a hurry, you can do a couple minutes, but he says it just tastes better if you soak it for at least 15 minutes. So I'm gonna get that whipped together, and then on top, he made a pear cranberry compote, which I will make that after I get the bread soaking, because that's gonna cook for about 15 minutes and the bread's gonna soak for about 15 minutes. Ezra, he's a new foster kitten, still learning not to be on the counter. Ezra, get down, get down. I do the water squirt method. This is Pepper. She knows not to get on the counter. She's one of my forever cats. This is the eggs, the eggnog, the salt and the sugar all whipped together. It's very nice and creamy. I'm gonna take the bread out. I just was making sure it fit. This is nice thick brioche bread, and I am going to put that right there, pour the mixture in, and then put the bread on top, and then let it soak, and then flip it halfway through. Let's get this. Kind of like that. There we go. Let it soak up that goodness. I went to Deerberg's, which is a St. Louis grocery store. This was the only brioche bread they had. It was expensive. It was $7.99, and I used 4 pieces. It smells really good. Robert says it's like, because I was like, can't I just use plain old white bread? He's like, no, absolutely not. You got to use this style of bread. There's more butter in it. So it smells really good. And I might freeze half of it for future French toast, or Robert wants to make some sandwiches out of it too. So I just was thrown off by $7.99. Bit expensive for what I normally spend on bread. So for the compote, it's very similar to if you ever make cranberry sauce. We're going to take 1/2 cup of cranberries. We're going to peel and dice this pear, and we're going to zest and juice the 2 oranges. We're going to put the zest and the juice, all 3 of these items, into the pot. Add 3 tablespoons of sugar and let it simmer for 15 minutes. Maybe a little longer because I'm gonna, also cook the French toast. But yeah, if you've ever made cranberry sauce, very similar to how you do that. I have the 1/2 cup of cranberries, the diced pear, and 3 tablespoons of sugar in my little simmer pot. Now I'm going to zest the oranges and then juice it. This is just what I use as a zester. And my tripod is broken, so I'm not gonna show you how to zest it, but just go like that, and you don't go too deep because you don't want to hit the white pith, because that's like the bitter part of the orange. You just want to get the nice outer orange. And these aren't the prettiest looking oranges. That my grocery store did not have a lot to choose from, so I will avoid the bad spots when zesting it. It's juiced. It's got the zest added. It was about 3/4 of a cup of orange juice, which is plenty of liquid, because also once the cranberries start popping, they will form liquid too. The sugar will start turning into liquid. You don't want too much liquid, because then you're gonna have like a runny compote. I'm cooking the French toast medium heat on a tablespoon of butter, and then it's soaked up pretty much all of the eggnog mixture. That's all that's left. And I turned my compote on a little higher heat because it's got, I guess the orange juice had a little more juice than the video I showed, because it's definitely more watery than the one I saw. What was the chef's name again? Nathan Reed?
Yeah.
Nathaniel Reed. Mine don't look as good as his. Robert's making sausage to go with the French toast. Here's the French toast. And now I'm going to sprinkle a little powdered sugar on it. Robert likes a lot of powdered sugar. I normally do syrup, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying the powdered sugar method. And then the sausage looks really good. And the compote, I was a little worried. It wasn't turning pink, but I'm impatient sometimes. You wait long enough and it looks perfect. And the video I saw, he just like put it on the side to decorate. So I'm not for sure if he used it like a syrup or not. But you know, Robert's big on not having food touch, so that's why I like using little separate containers to put it in. And I'm just gonna eat it like a side of applesauce. All right, so I've made French toast before, but it's been a long, long time. And I usually, this is why, Robert promised me it wasn't overcooked. I just wanted to pull it sooner, but it was getting very dark. And usually when I cook French toast, I don't cook it long enough and it's very soggy. So it's very dark, but does it taste burnt?
No, because it's not burnt.
I know.
You need to learn the difference between browning and burning.
I do.
Because if it has a little brown, you think it's burnt. It's really good.
That was really good. It is very moist in the middle. I did soak it for a long time. I am getting that eggnog flavor.
Oh, I definitely get it.
You definitely have to like eggnog. It's custardy. You like it?
Yes.
We've got cats that are very attracted to the smell.
Yeah, they should climb me.
Who is that? Herman?
Herman.
That is really good. Let's see, now here's the compote. Oh, hot. Oh. I could see putting that on top of it.
That's really good.
It is very good.
I've never had this before. Good combination.
Here, let's see if I get a
Ow, good.
Kitty, stop it. Cats.
Took everything I had in that second.
And you for not cussing as you get clawed to death. I know you don't like to mix food, but mixing the two is really good.
Yeah.
And then, what kind of sausages were these?
Pork sausages.
No, like what brand?
Snooks.
Snooks.
The grocery store.
They're really good.
Yeah. Normally we don't buy those, but.
He said they didn't. Johnsonville is what you wanted. They were out.
No. Bob Evans.
Bob Evans. He likes Bob Evans.
Big fan of Bob.
These were just Snooks. Snooks is one of the local grocery stores in St. Louis.
Tastes good.
All right, it's a good recipe. This is definitely the recipe I'll use when I make French toast. When we have eggnog. I don't know why they don't have eggnog all year round. And I know I could make it. And I actually printed out the recipe last year to make it myself. It's complicated. It ain't easy. And after all the ingredients, it's kind of cheaper to buy it at the grocery store. This was really good. I'll link the recipe down below. It was just the Prairie Farms website. I actually have a lot of really good recipes on their website.